The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
It'd be great if life came with a remote control. You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes.
The following is a presentation of Roosevelt University Athletics. This is Roosevelt University Softball. From the U.S. SSA Sports Complex in Melbourne, Florida, this afternoon we continue our week-long coverage of Roosevelt University softball, as today it is the Roosevelt University Lakers against the Walsh University Cavaliers. Hi again, everybody, and good afternoon. I'm Tom Westenfeld, and this ball game getting underway a little bit earlier than anticipated, and on the first at-bat of the ball game, the Lakers, the visiting team, will be able to have a leadoff base runner here. As for the Lakers, leading off was Ella Dvorak, and she grounds an infield single just near third base. So the Lakers, good start to the ball game here as they pick up a leadoff single. And now batting in the number 2 spot here for the Lakers will be Caitlin Williams. This is the third game of the week between these two teams. The Lakers and Cavaliers have split the first two. There's a called strike. And so the count now, no balls and 2 strikes here to Caitlin Williams. Great to have you along with us as we continue on. It is Jalen Peterson in the circle today for Walsh. Right-hander deals. The pitch came in high off the catcher's mitt to the backstop, and that will allow Ella Dvorak to take second base on what I suspect will be scored a wild pitch. And so the Lakers with an immediate runner in scoring position. Second game of the day for the Lakers. Lakers were shut out earlier today. Holy Family defeating the Lakers by a score of 3-0 as the next pitch called third strike on the outside edge. And so Caitlin Williams is out on strikes for the first out of the inning. Lakers, as we said, the visiting team in today's game. Peterson into the wind, and there's a check swing, 2-hopper to third. Throw to first base in time, and on a delayed advance, Ella Dvorak is able to take third base, but they're now 2 away in the inning. And now they'll bring up Bryn Dvorak for the Lakers. In the first game between these two teams this week, Walsh won 10-5. Lakers bounced back, won the second game 4-1 as there's a called strike in for Bryn Dvorak, so she's behind it. No balls in one strike. And if you're just joining us, game getting underway about 2 or 3 minutes early. So we are in progress here. In the top of the first inning, there's a ball high and inside. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Bryn Dvorak. Ella Dvorak leading off the game with a single, and now she's at third base, but with 2 away in the inning. Lakers have played 7 games so far this week in Florida. They've won 4, lost 3. There's a swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Bryn Dvorak. Temperature 71 degrees right now in Melbourne, Florida. As there's a heater that came in a little bit high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jalen Peterson working quickly here in this inning at the outset of the ball game. Sunshine prevailing in Florida, not so much here at our remote location. There's a called third strike, and that will end the inning, and the Lakers strand a runner at third base. So Peterson strikes out a pair, and the inning comes to an end for the Lakers. No runs on the hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. And after 1/2 inning, it is Roosevelt nothing, Walsh coming to bat. You're tuned to Roosevelt University Softball.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool,
The court, the course,
the track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Kaylee Hancock will get the start here today for the Lakers in their second game this afternoon. Liam Usaw will lead it off here now for Walsh. Left-handed batter awaiting. And the pitch, squaring to bunt, and the pitch was taken for a strike, so 0-1 as Usaw pulled the bat back there. Walsh playing in their gold jerseys with the, looks like white pants and the white helmets. As the Lakers in their black jerseys, black tops, black bottoms, and the green numerals, there's a swing and a foul back to the screen. So no balls and 2 strikes here now to Liam Usaw. We're underway here, bottom of the first inning. Lakers not able to score in the top half of the frame. Great to have you aboard with us. We were mentioning right before the break, very gloomy as we hold forth here in our Chicago area remote location. As we remotely call this ball game, as we have been throughout the week, there's a ball high and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Liam Usaw. Although we are getting a very good video feed and good natural audio from the game site as we have had all week. And we thank the USSSA complex for that. Next pitch swung on, popped up left side, foul territory, and that'll be caught by the catcher as Libby Craik is able to make the catch for the first out of the inning. So 1 away in the frame. And now to the plate will be Danielle Lude, the freshman from St. Clairsville, Ohio. Right-handed batter takes the first pitch in for a called strike, 0-1. Righty versus righty matchup here. Angled stance a little bit toward the left side of the infield. There's a swing and a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but foul. So the count, no balls and 2 strikes. We have, as well to help us out, a little bit of an operational scoreboard. As we were noting in the first game today, not always the case. And as we've been talking about, great complex in Melbourne, Florida. I'd say it's about maybe, I said earlier on this week, a mile maybe from the Atlantic Ocean. Might be a little bit further. There's a swing and a ball lifted in the air, medium deep right field, and it'll be caught in right for the out. 2-away in the inning. So 2 up, 2 down for Walsh. And now that will bring to the plate Lindsey Bingham, the third baseman. Bingham has been a defensive standout in the 2 previous games against the Lakers, making some fine defensive plays over at third. There's a first pitch high, 1 ball, no strikes. So 2 out, nobody on base here in the bottom of the first inning in a scoreless game. The pitch coming in from Hancock. A heater high and away. 2 balls and no strikes. This ballpark in the shadow, and I'm trying to remember the name of the facility, but this is part of a facility that once housed a Major League Baseball spring training complex. As there's a strike called. 2 balls and a strike now to Bingham. And I'm trying to remember. I'm going to look it up before we come on the air tomorrow. I'm trying to remember whether it was the Marlins or the Expos that played at the ballpark, which has been going kind of unused here for a while, swinging a long fly ball, curling foul on the left field line. So Bingham back to the plate now in a 2-2 count. Now time will be called as Bingham now will take care of a loose shoelace there. That's been taken care of on the right shoe of Lindsey Bingham. And now Bingham back into the batter's box. It is a 2-2 count. And the pitch. Swung on, popped up left side, back of third, and that'll be caught by, I believe that'll be Athena Pomeli-Penn at third base, and that'll end the inning. So in the inning for the Lakers, for the Cavaliers rather, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. And after 1, no score. You're tuned to Roosevelt University softball.
It'd be great if life came with a remote control. You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Here we go now to the top half of inning number 2. It'll be Athena Pomeli-Penn to lead it off now for the Lakers. Athena dropped down to the number 4 spot in the order. She's had a great tournament this week. First pitch, a heater, and it'll be in there for a called strike 0-1 for Athena Pomeli-Penn. Athena, right-handed batter, back into the batter's box now. And the 0-1. Coming in a little bit high to even the count, a ball and a strike. Lakers looking to bounce back. Their offense was shut down in Game 1 today against Holy Family. That game starting earlier on this afternoon, Florida time. Swinging a 2-hopper to first base, glove there, and it'll be a 3 unassisted putout for the first out of the inning. So on away here for the Lakers. And now here's Bianca Gallegos. Left-handed batter stands in. And the first pitch. Comebacker through the circle. Glove there in the bag at second. Quick throw to first base, but not in time. I think Peterson might have gotten a glove on that as it kind of rolled through the circle and it caused it to slow down. And so Gallegos aboard with an infield single for the first hit of the game for Roosevelt. And here now is Kaylee Hancock. So Kaylee getting a chance to hit in this game today. And the first pitch will be in for a called strike 0-1 on the outside corner. I believe this is the first time we've seen Kaylee hit this year, although I'm going again by memory. There's a check swing, and there's the pitch came in high, and it was ruled to be too high, two upstairs, and so it'll be 1 ball and 1 strike to count for Kaylee Hancock. 1 on, 1 out. Top of 2, as the next pitch will miss off the outside edge. 2 balls and a strike. Boy, with the ambient mic, you can really hear the ball pop into the catcher's mitt as the sound's transmitted 1,200 miles to where we are here. There's a strike called in the inner half, 2-2, and then it gets bounced around the servers and whatever else is used to then send the broadcast out to you, the end user. Hancock back into the batter's box, swing and a miss for a strikeout, and that'll be the second out of the inning. So 2 away. And that'll bring up Libby Krakis. And Libby taking the first pitch, missing outside 1-0. I have to tell you, Peterson in the circle here is working extremely quickly. There's a ball high and tight. 2 balls and no strikes. Jalen Peterson now back on the rubber here. And the 2-0 offering. Check swing, and it's rolled foul up the first base line to make it 2-1. Libby, right-handed batter out of the box. There is a covering on the right side of the field, either of the bench or maybe of some seats. As here's the next offering. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now here for Krakis. And the shadow, it's like a grandstand shadow you'd see at a regular ballpark. And it is starting to encroach upon the home plate area. Not quite yet to the back end of the plate. Here's the wind and the 2-2 pitch. Lofted foul to the right side and out of play. New ball will be tossed out here to Jalen Peterson. And we will continue. Righty versus righty matchup. The delivery. Swing and a pop foul right side. And that I believe again will be out of play. Yes, it will. And so the battle continues here. All right, Peterson ready to go. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, runner at first base. And there's a ball low. Good stop there behind the plate. And so it's now 3-2 here for Libby Krakis. Libby, the number 8 hitter in the Laker order. Right-handed hitter awaits. Pitch jammed her, popped up right side, foul territory. And it'll be out of play. Always have to hesitate, as we've been saying all week, calling remotely. It's just a static camera shot, so the entire field is visible in fair territory, but if it goes foul, it can be out of frame a little bit. So we just wait and see what the umpire decides to signal. There's a swing and a 2-hop chopper to third base. Glove there near the bag at third. Throw to first, and that'll end the inning. So the Lakers get a base runner aboard as they did in the first, but cannot cash the base runner in. No runs in the inning on a hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. And we head to the bottom of the second inning. No score between Roosevelt and Walsh. This is Roosevelt University Lakers softball.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
when the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out. The scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
I'll face a hurricane without meds. Now that's a tough pill to swallow.
Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool,
The court, the course,
the track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
On we move to the bottom of the second inning. In a scoreless game, second game of the day for the Lakers, and I believe for Walsh as well, as leading it up now will be the first baseman, Hannah Funt, the senior, will bat here to start things off in the bottom of the second inning for Walsh. First pitch here, swung on, and in the air. Where's it going? Medium deep center field, caught there for the out, one away in the inning. Lost track of the ball as it went into the air and out of frame. So one away in the inning. So now here's Jenna Jaffe to the plate. These two teams getting very familiar with each other. This being the third game of the week, it'll be, in effect, kind of the rubber match of the series. There's a swing and a foul back right into the camera. But the lens survives, which is a very good thing, because if it went inoperable, well, that would that would end this broadcast extremely quickly. No balls and a strike here to Jaffe. Here's the wind of the delivery. And that'll be pulled to the left side just between third and short. A seeing eye single in the left field. And Walsh with their first base runner of their game aboard now at first base. Well, you could not have placed that any better. Pamela Penn at third dove for the ball just beyond her glove, and then it was just beyond shortstop as well, and so it went into left field for the single. So one on and one out here for Walsh. And the first pitch here taken high and away, 1 ball, no strikes. Porter Gregory now batting for Walsh. Right-handed batter, holding the bat slightly above her right shoulder, and the pitch, kind of a golf swing in the air. And again, medium deep center field, almost at the same spot. And so back-to-back flyouts to center field here. As far as the outs go anyway, the in-between was the single, and there are now 2 away in the inning. So 2 away, and here is Emma Kelly. Kelly, right-handed batter, stands in, and the first pitch, swinging a foul straight back. So 0-1 for Kelly. Kelly shown on the roster as second base, her regular spot defensively, as there's a heater up high. So now 1 ball and 1 strike. Bottom of 2, scoreless game. Hancock toes the extreme left side of the pitcher's rubber. The delivery. Inside out swing and pop foul right side out of play. So now Kelly in a 2-strike situation here. Kelly back into the batter's box. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the wind of the delivery. That'll be up high. And that squares it up. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 8th game of the week for the Lakers. 2 more tomorrow. And then the Lakers then will head back home to Chicago. And next in action next Wednesday for their home opening doubleheader against St. Francis of Illinois. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll end the inning. So Walsh getting a one-out base runner but cannot convert. No runs in the inning and a hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. And we head to the top of the third inning. Scoreless in Florida. This is Roosevelt University Lakers softball.
How was your drive to school?
Let me tell you, I had to get my iced coffee first. I just can't seem to put it down. My favorite rapper just announced a tour. My phone was buzzing like crazy. I'm so excited. I had to text all my friends right then to talk about it. Then, someone started calling me and...
Let's try that again.
I turned my phone off right away. I never drive distracted.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Top of three from Melbourne, Florida now, as we are in a scoreless pitchers duel in the early going of this game. And it'll be the 9-1 and 2 hitters due up here for the Lakers in the top of the third frame. I believe this will be Raina Hilliard now to bat here for the Lakers. And the first pitch is going to miss high and away, rather. And it is Raina batting. So 1-0 here for Hilliard. The wind and the delivery. That jammed Hilliard. Check swing, and then off the first base side, a diving catch there by Jalen Peterson, the pitcher. Full extension there on a check swing that just went into the air, maybe no more than 20 feet, came down, and Peterson dove and made the grab about halfway up the first base line. So one out back to the top of the order, and here's Ella Dvorak. Ella had a single her first time up, taking the first pitch here down and away. Dvorak singled, advanced as far as third, but was stranded there. Back in inning number one. No score, top of three. The pitch. Missing outside, 2-0. Well, we've talked earlier on during the tournament this week, we've seen some sparkling defensive plays, and the last out there by Jalen Peterson, the latest example. The pitch. Bounced foul wide of third. So now Ella Dvorak with a 2-1 count. Talked about the shadows a few moments ago. They've now extended beyond home plate, as the pitch will be low and away. And that'll make it now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nope, correction, 3-1 on the scoreboard. So 3-1. So the pitcher circle in sunlight, the batter's box in shade. Although the shadow only comes up to about the waistline of the batter. As there's ball 4, and so Ella Dvorak aboard for the second time today with a walk. Peterson issuing her first walk of the game. And now it'll be Caitlin Williams to bat. Squares to bunt, pulled it back. Runner going, throw to second base, sweep tag, and the runner is out. So Ella Dvorak out on a 2-6 caught stealing, and that'll be out number 2. That is the third caught stealing today when you combine the two games for Roosevelt. Now the umpires will confer. This happened twice where there was a question about the call at second base. The umpires conferred. That was in the game earlier today against Holy Family, and on both occasions, the call wound up going against the Lakers. Now the umpire talking to Coach Alexander here. And now we'll have Ella Dvorak go back to first base. So runner is back at first. One out has been reposted on the scoreboard. And so no caught stealing. Quick meeting between pitcher and catcher for Walsh. That meeting is over. The count to the batter now. Caitlin Williams is 1 ball and no strikes. Squaring to bunt, and the pitch coming in low and away as Caitlin pulled the bat back. So no steal attempt there. And the count 2-0 now for Caitlin Williams. Caitlin, left-handed batter, into the batter's box. The wind and the pitch. Attempt to bunt. Bat pulled back, pitch outside, 3-0. Well, the complexion of this inning could turn around pretty quickly if there's a walk here. Walsh thought they had a situation with 2 out, nobody on base after the apparent caught stealing, but that may reverse itself pretty quickly here. 3-0, low and away, ball 4, and so runners at first and second. Now another pitcher-catcher meeting here. As it'll be Kendall Pearson now to bat for the Lakers. Pearson grounded out to third first time up. She came up, hit the first pitch, and the at-bat went so quickly I couldn't mention that Kendall was the batter, but Pearson squares the bunt here and lays the bunt down, but it'll spin back behind home plate foul. 0-1 for Pearson. So the Lakers threatening for the first time this afternoon here in game number 2 on the day. All right, here's the sign, and now the wind from Peterson in the pitch. Swung on, looped down the left field line, and that'll be a foul ball. So we play here in the top of the third, and Roosevelt threatening. No balls, 2 strikes, and the swing and a foul off to the left side by Pearson. Peterson gets a new ball in the circle. And so Kendall Pearson still in a 2-strike situation. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 away, runners at first and second here for Roosevelt. And the pitch. That'll sail to the backstop. That'll be a wild pitch, and both runners advance. So now the Lakers in a great spot here. Runners at second and third with 1 away. The count to the batter now. Pearson goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. And this ball tossed into the air down the left field line, and that will be out of play. Slicing foul left side. And so the at-bat will continue here for Pearson. A chance to drive in a pair here for the Lakers. Well, what a turnaround that reversal provided here for the Lakers. There's a swing and a 2-hopper to first base. Glove there by Funt, who I believe applied the tag. It would have been an unassisted put out either way. The run scoring, and the Lakers take a 1-0 lead on an RBI ground out by Kendall Pearson. So Dvorak scores. Ella Dvorak scores. Bryn Dvorak will now bat. Caitlin Williams to third on the play, and the Lakers have a 1-0 lead. 2-way in the inning. First pitch swinging here, and that'll be sliced fouled on the right field line toward the corner. 0-1. Bryn Dvorak caught looking on a strikeout back in the first inning. So 1-0 Roosevelt here in the top half of inning number 3. And the pitch. Swung on and fouled back again. So no balls and 2 strikes. Jalen Peterson trying to keep the damage to a minimum. With 2 away in the inning and trying to strand a runner at third base. Here comes the 0-2. That'll drop down in the zone and miss as the pitch coming in low. So 1-2. Dvorak levels the bat over the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bat squared to bunt, pulled back, swinging away. Bouncer into left field for a base hit. A solid single here. And Bryn Dvorak driving in Caitlin Williams for the second Laker run of the inning, and they lead it 2-0. And that brings to the plate Athena Pomeli-Penn. So a 2-0 lead here for the Lakers. Pomeli-Penn grounded out to first unassisted back in the second inning, swinging away here. Fly ball. That's a pop-up rather. Caught at shortstop, and that'll end the inning. A lot of times it carries further than I thought. This time it was the reverse. It didn't carry as far as I thought when it came off the bat. So that'll be a pop out to short, and the inning ends. But a good inning for the Lakers as they pick up 2 runs in the frame. 2 runs on 1 hit. Lakers helped out by a pair of walks. No errors. And a runner left on base, and we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. It is now Roosevelt 2, Walsh nothing. You're tuned to Roosevelt University Lakers softball.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
Hi.
Back with you, our split feed, if you will, as we hold forth here in the Chicago area. As we get the video feed from Melbourne, Florida, as we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Roosevelt with a 2 spot in the top half of the frame, so they lead it now by a score of 2-0. 8, 9, and 1 in the order coming up now for Walsh. And it'll be Porter Gregory. Correction. It will be 1-5 on the jersey. As Kaylee Hancock ready to go to work here in the circle for the Lakers. First pitch here, just above the letters for ball 1. So it'll be Lainey Ferentz now to bat here. Ferentz, a left-handed batter. And the wind in the pitch. That'll be popped into the air to shortstop and caught there, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So 1 up and 1 down here for Walsh. Kaylee Hancock back on the pitching rubber again, towing the rubber on the extreme third base side of the slab. And there's an attempt at a bunt that's missed. So no balls and 1 strike to count as Sydney Beck's batting. Beck's freshman from Talmadge, Ohio. Left-handed batter awaits, bunts the ball. It spins out almost to the front of the circle. Picked up there by Hancock. Fires to first. And that'll be out number 2. So 2 away and back now to the top of the Cavalier order. Here's Leah Musall. Musall popped out to the catcher first time up. First pitch here. Pops up again, left side foul territory. Libby Krakus going after it, but I believe that went out of play as it went beyond our viewpoint. So 0-1 here to Musall. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Roosevelt with a 2-0 lead. So far, Walsh with 1 hit in the ball game today. The 0-1, line foul left side. So Kaylee Hancock in the driver's seat in this at bat as she has the hitter in an 0-2 situation. Here's the wind, the pitch, missing outside, and the at-bat continues. So a ball and 2 strikes. Righty versus lefty matchup in the pitch. Moving up in the box, swing and a foul back, and we'll continue on. 2 more games tomorrow for the Lakers at 3:45 and then 6 o'clock Central Time, the scheduled start times. Here's the wind and the delivery. Grounded to the hole at third and gloved it short, but no play available. Good speed up the line there by Musal, and the inning will continue for Walsh. And that'll bring to the plate Danielle Ude. Ude 0 for 1 flying to right field first time up. Shadows almost extending out now toward the pitcher's circle. In the late afternoon sunshine in Florida, there's a heater up high, 1 ball, no strikes. And I can tell you, I wasn't sure earlier on what that covering protected. It appears to be some bleachers. Judging from the shadows to the right of the batter's box. There's the 1-0, misses high and away. Throw to second base as the runner going. It goes into center field, well backed up there by Pearson. And so the count now 2 balls and no strikes, and Walsh with a runner in scoring position. So Musal, a stolen base. And a hitter's count here now. Danielle Ude out of the box and now back in. Angled stance toward the left side of the diamond and in the back part of the batter's box. The wind and the delivery. Swung on, and that'll be a 2-hopper to Pomeli-Penn at third. Throws to first, and that will end the inning. So Walsh gets a runner in scoring position, but that runner stranded. As in the inning, no runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left on base, and we go to the top of the 4th inning. It is Roosevelt 2, Walsh nothing. This is Roosevelt University softball.
I'm Ryan Blaney, a 3rd-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time-to-talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Bianca Gallegos to lead it off here for the Lakers now. As we head to the top of the 4th inning, moving to the middle frames of this game, there's a swing and a miss. And 0-1 here to Gallegos. I guess you could argue in a 7-inning game, first 2 innings, the early innings, 3, 4, and 5 the middle frames, and then 6 and 7 the late frames. That's a technical matter, which really is of no importance, as there's a ball outside, and the count 1-1. Regardless, we play in the middle innings of this game. We're in the 4th, 2-0 Roosevelt. 1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. And that'll be a heater up high. Gallegos 1 for 1, singled back in the 2nd inning, but was stranded at first in the 2nd. Two and 1 here, the delivery. Started to swing, held up, and the pitch came in outside. So 3-1 now for Gallegos. Kaylee Hancock next, and then it would be Libby Krakis for the Lakers here in inning number 4. Three balls, 1 strike, the delivery. Bounced to the right side and gloved at second. Backhand flip as that ball nearly got to the edge of the outfield turf. And a backhand flip from Kelly at second to first base, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Good defensive play there, and now Kaylee Hancock to the plate. Kaylee 0 for 1 with a strikeout back in the 2nd inning. So pitcher versus pitcher here. First pitch missing outside. Lakers with a win today, looking to stay above 500 for the tournament as they came in at 4-3. The 1-0. Popped up in front of the plate. Diving attempt here. Ball was not caught, but then a throw to first base in time for the out. Great play there behind the plate. And it winds up to be a 2-3 put out. That was Jeffy behind the plate diving and able to make the play on a 2-3 put out, 2-away in the inning. And here's Libby Krakus swinging at the first pitch and a high fly ball, medium deep left center field, caught there. It'll be a fly out to center in the scorebook, and that'll end the inning. So in the inning for Roosevelt, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We are halfway home in our ball game today with a score. We go bottom 4. Roosevelt 2 and Walsh nothing. You're tuned to Roosevelt University softball.
It'd be great if life came with a remote control. You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. But prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
On we go now to the bottom half of the 4th inning, and the Lakers with a 2-0 lead. And it'll be Lindsey Bingham leading it off here for Walsh. Kaylee Hancock in the circle, winds and deals. And the pitch swung on, hit in the air, fairly deep left center field. That's toward the gap, and it will land and roll all the way to the fence in the power alley. Bingham rounding second, heading for third, and sliding in safely with a head-first slide, and it's a leadoff triple for Lindsey Bingham. Well, you could tell by the sound of that ball it would go far, and then watching it, it looks like the fences at this particular field. Now, it's difficult to tell on a video screen because of the lack of 3 dimensions, so I'm wondering if it is exactly at 200 feet anyway. A runner at third, Hannah Funt now to the plate here for Walsh, and the first pitch will be off the outside edge. 1 ball, no strikes here. Funt is 0 for 1, flying to center field her first time up. So Walsh threatening here after the leadoff 3-base hit from Bingham. 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch. Swung on, and a 1-hopper to short. Glove there in front of the bag at second. Look back at the runner at third, then a throw to first, and the throw coming too late, and runners at first and third. Had to wait there on the call because I'm watching the ball go across the diamond. The infield umpire was back near where the shortstop is, so no way to see the immediate signal. But it turns out to be an infield hit here, and now Jenna Jaffe to the plate. Meeting in the circle now for the Lakers. So things getting interesting here. Got a pinch runner coming into the game for Walsh. See if we can get the number on the jersey there. Looks like it is 1-4. That's Brecken Ham, the freshman from LaGrange, Kentucky, in to run now at first base. Meeting continuing in the circle for the Lakers. So now suddenly the tying runs are on base here for Walsh. Meeting continuing. Well, Walsh's offense had been limited to 1 hit, make it 2 hits for the first 3 innings. But they have doubled that here with a triple and now a single. Here's Jenna Jaffe now to the plate. She is 1 for 1 with a base hit. Had the first hit of the game for Walsh back in inning number 2. So here we go. Early drama here in this game. Well, actually not so early. We're in the middle inning of the game. The first pitch is up high. 1 ball, no strikes. Porter Gregory next, and then it'll be Emma Kelly here for Walsh. Runners at the corners, nobody out. So a jam here for the Lakers. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Good heater. Runner from first going. No throw. Libby Craik is holding on to the ball for fear that might be a double steal attempt. And so now Breckenham is in at second base with a stolen base. Hancock looks in for the sign. 1-1 pitch. High and away, 2-1. Quick look down at the third base coach's box. Now Jaffe back into the box. And ahead of the count at 2-1. Here's the wind and the delivery. Swing and a miss. Oh, nice off-speed pitch there. It was up around shoulder level. And it's now 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. And that jams the hitter, and it's fouled back. Good job there just to get a piece of the ball there for Jaffe. And the at-bat continues. So runners at second and third. Base hit here could potentially tie the ball game. Here comes another 2-2. Swinging a foul ball deep down the left field line and out of play. Just a little bit out ahead of that one. And so we'll hold a 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kaylee Hancock checks the wristband, deals. Low and inside. Good stop behind the plate by Libby Craik. So now a full count here for Jenna Jaffe. Right-handed batter steps back into the box. Hancock checks the wristband. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, a great changeup that came in down and into the zone. And the swing over the ball, and so a strikeout here. And 1 away in the inning. That'll bring to the plate Porter Gregory. Gregory 0 for 1 flying out to center field her first trip to the plate. First pitch here, misses inside. Well, a great strikeout there for Kaylee Hancock, but work still to be done. 2 runners remaining on base at second and third. Hancock backs away from the rubber now. Back and ready to go. The wind of the 1-0. Off the end of the bat, popped up right side, and that'll be caught at second base for the out. So now 2 away in the inning. And that'll leave it up now to Emma Kelly. Kelly 0 for 1 with a swinging strikeout. And Kaylee Hancock looking to get her team out of a major jam here. Righty versus righty in the first pitch. That'll miss inside 1-0. Well, it's amazing how the strike zones can change from umpire to umpire. In the previous game, the strike zone was extraordinarily generous. This strike zone a little bit more tight. 1 ball, no strikes. Swinging a pop foul right side to make it 1-1. Kelly out of the box, now back in. And the 1-1. Coming in up high. So 2-1 here to the right-handed hitting Emma Kelly. Lainey Ferentz will be next if the inning continues here for Walsh. 2 balls and a strike in the delivery. Swing and a miss. Pitch up and away out of the zone. Kelly went fishing and came up empty. So now Hancock a strike away from getting out of the jam. Two balls, two strikes. And the pitch. Fouled back. Oh. Kelly just barely got a piece of that one there. Fouled it straight back. Right on the pitch timing-wise, just didn't make flush contact. So we'll try it again at 2-2. The wind and the 2-2. Inside out swing and fouled back again, so the battle continues. Kelly back into the batter's box. Hancock back on the pitcher's rubber. And another 2-2. Strike three called on a changeup. Kelly was frozen. Could not pull the trigger and the inning ends. And the Lakers extricate themselves out of a jam. In the inning, no runs on 2 hits as Walsh wasting a leadoff triple. No errors and 2 left on base, so remember that strikeout. We head to the 5th inning with a score. Still Roosevelt 2 and Walsh nothing. This is Roosevelt University softball.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
when the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
The scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
I'll face a hurricane without meds. Now that's a tough pill to swallow.
Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
So we head now to the top of the 5th inning here. Raina Hilliard to lead it off now for the Lakers as the 9-1-2 hitters in the Roosevelt order due up. Jalen Peterson ready to go to work. First pitch here. Misses inside 1-0. Hilliard popped out first time up. And the pitch, high and away. 2-0 now to the number 9 hitter in the Laker order. Good ball game to call so far. 2-0 Roosevelt with a lead. Lakers trying to earn a split on this Friday before heading into the final day of their schedule at the event here tomorrow as the pitch coming in low and inside. 3-0 now here to Raina Hilliard. Lakers started on Monday. We've had all the games for you online here. Here's the 1 and the 3-0. High ball 4 and a leadoff walk here for Roosevelt. Back to the top of the order and Ella Dvorak. Shadows now extending almost beyond the pitcher circle here, although there's a break in the covering on the first base side of the diamond, and there is now sunlight actually through that break and extending out to the pitcher circle. Coach Alexander now talking with the home plate umpire with the lineup card out. Looks like we'll have a pinch runner here for the Lakers. Cannot see the number on the jersey here. But either way, the Lakers with a leadoff base runner here in the 5th. Looking to add to their what right now is a 2-0 lead. Here's Ella Dvorak. Has a single, a walk, and a run scored. First pitch up high, 1-0. Dvorak, you recall, reached base on a walk and initially tried to steal second base. And initially we thought that the call was out, but then it got reversed. And as there's a ball outside. Oh, called strike on the outside edge. Called that one too early, and so it goes to 1-1. And Dvorak wound up at first base, and it turned around the entire inning. Because had that call stood at second base, there's a bunt to the left side. Charging is Bingham, throws to first for the out. So Bingham at third makes the play, throws to first. Good sacrifice there. Lakers have a runner at second with 1 away in the inning. And here now is Caitlin Williams. Williams has a strikeout, a walk, and a run scored. A chance to pick up a run here. First pitch. And Caitlin was going to bunt the ball and decided to let it go by, and it was outside. So 1 ball and no strikes for Williams. Peterson winds and deals. And again the bat pulled back, and again the pitch misses, this time over but low. So 2 balls and no strikes. Righty versus lefty matchup here, and now the pitch is high. It'll skip off the catcher's mitt to the backstop, and on the play, Lakers now have a runner at third. Make the count 3-0 to Williams. Caitlin, left-handed batter, stands in. And here comes the 3-0. And again, squaring, pulling it back, and this pitch caught the zone. So 3 balls and a strike now. Caitlin, batting stance just inside the back line of the batter's box. The 3-1. Swing and a miss. So full count now for Williams. And now Jalen Peterson has to do what Kaylee Hancock did for the Lakers last inning and try to get out of a jam. The pitch. Bounce to third. Bingham fields, looks the runner back to third, throws to first for the out. 5-3 put out there. And so it'll be up now to Kendall Pearson to extend the inning for the Lakers. Kendall is 0 for 2. Grounded out in the first, had an RBI ground out back in inning number 3. First pitch here. Check swing, foul left side. So Jalen Peterson trying to keep her team in touch here as it's a 2-0 Roosevelt lead. Starting slowly to move toward the later innings of this game. The wind and the delivery. Missed outside, framing attempt. Oh, it was a called strike. Well, I mentioned earlier on the strike zone being tight. That's no longer the case. No balls, 2 strikes here to Pearson. Squaring to bunt. Pull the bat back and fouled off to the left. That pitch, my initial call was not being too far ahead of a delayed strike call there. I thought it was honestly a ball, as there's a pitch outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes, because the right arm went up right away. It wasn't a delayed call. As it turns out in the end, the announcer had it wrong. But either way, here we go. The 1-2 down and in the turf. Good block behind home plate. And we're even at 2-2 now here for Kendall Pearson. Brenda Voracek waiting on deck here for the Lakers. Two balls, 2 strikes. Squaring the bunt, bat pulled back. Check swing, foul wide of third, right through the third base coach's box. So we'll stay at 2-2. Wind starting to kick up. It was barely a zephyr during the first game today. It's picked up considerably here. It's been windy all week in Florida. As that next pitch high and away. And this battle continues. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at third, 2 away in the inning. 3-2. Walk would not be devastating. Swinging a ground ball into right center field for a base hit. Runner from third scoring. And the Lakers extend their lead. Sydney Taylor, by the way, we can tell you now, is the pinch runner. She scores from third. Pearson a ringing RBI single just to the right of second base. And the Lakers now lead at 3-0. Here's Brenda Voracek. And she takes low and away 1-0. Bryn is 1 for 2, a strikeout and an RBI single. 3-0 Laker lead. The pitch. Down and in. Good stop again behind the plate. 2 balls and no strikes. Peterson back on the pitching rubber, the delivery. Right down the middle for a called strike. No doubt about that one there. Dvorak taking all the way. The count is now 2-1. Here's the wind and the delivery. A bit inside, and it's going to be flared out to short, caught there, and that will end the inning. But the Lakers able to add to their lead as they pick up a run in the inning. 1 run on a hit. Nowheres. A walk and 1 left on base, and we go to the bottom of the 5th inning with a score. Roosevelt 3 and Walsh nothing. You are tuned to Roosevelt University softball.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
How was your drive to school?
Let me tell you, I had to get my iced coffee first. I just can't seem to put it down. My favorite rapper just announced a tour. My phone was buzzing like crazy. I'm so excited. I had to text all my friends right then to talk about it. Then, someone started calling me and...
Let's try that again.
I turned my phone off right away. I never drive distracted.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Here we go, bottom of the 5th inning now. Laney Ferentz to lead it off here for Walsh. As 8-9-1 in the Cavalier order due up here in the bottom of the 5th. And the Lakers right now with a 3-0 lead. That was the score by which they lost the game earlier today to Holy Family. Lakers trying to reverse the trend here in game 2. There's a bunt out halfway to the circle, picked up by Pamele Penn, who barehands it, throws to first, not in time. Bunt single here, and now that will bring to the plate Sidney Becks. Becks, left-handed batter, steps in. Becks is 0 for 1. Grounded out to the pitcher, first time up. First pitch here. Bunted, and Pamele Penn dives. It goes off of her glove, picked up by Bryn Dvorak, and everybody's safe. Great effort there by Athena Pamele Penn, but not able to come up with it. Back-to-back singles, small ball here for Walsh. They have the tying run to the plate. And Liam Musall now will step in here for Walsh. Musall is 1 for 2, popped out, and also has singled in the game today. The umpire walking here now toward the first base coach's box. Will we have a change here in the circle for the Lakers? Lakers a 3-0 lead, but Walsh threatening here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And we'll have a pitching change indeed for the Lakers. So we'll step aside, take a timeout, and come back with more after this break. This is Roosevelt University softball.
I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear, call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. You get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Riley Zarnecki now on in relief here for the Lakers. And Riley will face the top of the order now as we move on here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Again, it'll be Liam Musal hitting now for Walsh. 2 on, nobody out here. And so a threat for Walsh here in the bottom of the fifth. Now playing in the lengthening shadows of the late afternoon in Melbourne, Florida. Here's the first pitch from Zarnecki. Misses outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Now there was an appeal to the infield umpire who said no swing. So it stays 1-0. I didn't know that was going on. I just happened to look up, saw the infield umpire signal safe. Here's the 1-0. Bat pulled back after a look at a possible bunt, and the pitch came in high. 2 balls and no strikes. We play here in inning number 5. 3-0 Roosevelt, but Walsh getting the first 2 base runners aboard here in the bottom of the fifth. The pitch. Again, the bat pulled back, and the pitch was low. And I have it now at 3-0. With the fading light, the scoreboard now becoming a little bit more difficult to read on the board. It is 3-0. The pitch. Taken for a strike on the outer half, 3-1. I got to tell you, it's rare that I've seen a strike zone change seemingly as dramatically as we've seen it, at least apparently, as this game has gone along. 3 balls and a strike. The pitch. Taken high and away, ball 4, that'll load him up. So the bases are loaded. Danielle Ude now to the plate here for Walsh. She is 0 for 2, flied out to right and grounded to third. Extra base hit here would likely clear the bases and tie the game. So the bases are loaded for Walsh. Righty versus righty matchup on the pitch. Taken up and in, 1 ball, no strikes. Well, we noted a similar situation in the first game today. This is a case here right now where if you're a hitter, pitcher having a hard time finding the zone, let one go by for a called strike before you swing at it. Make the opposition throw a strike. 1 ball, no strikes, the pitch. That is going to be over but low, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Zarnecki backs off the rubber. Now back and ready to go. The 2-0. Strike on the inside edge. 2-1. Delayed strike call there. So now 2 balls and a strike. 3-0 Lakers, but Walsh, bases loaded, nobody out, bottom of 5. Possible turning point of the ball game. The 3-1. Pulled foul left side. And then I'll move it rather to 2 balls and 2 strikes. That was a 2-1 pitch, not a 3-1. Got ahead of myself. So the count even 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Thank you to the home plate umpire for confirming as well. It's always helpful. The 2-2 offering. Pulled foul again, so a good battle here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Shadows of the palm trees beyond center field extending. All right. Lude back into the batter's box. Here's the wind of the delivery. Taken. Strike called on the outside corner. Called third strike there. Key strikeout for Zarnecki. That brings up the third baseman, Lindsey Bingham, who has a pop out to third and a triple. Triple here would tie the game. One out, bases jammed. Lakers in a jam for the second straight inning. Pitch here. Strike on the inside corner, 0-1. That zone continues to widen, it seems. And as a hitter, you need to be aware. Last at bat, the way the zone has gone, I thought the pitch was too close to take, and it wound up to be a called third strike. Here's the 0-1. Cued up the first baseline foul. So now Bingham behind it, no balls and 2 strikes. Bingham back into the batter's box. 0-2. Riley Zarnecki, no doubt looking for another strikeout here. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and there are 2 away in the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts after Zarnecki issuing the walk to Musal after she came into the game. That'll leave it up now to Hannah Funt for Walsh. Funt is 1 for 2, a flyout and a single. Had a stolen base, was stranded at second last time around. First pitch here, strike on the inside edge, 0-1. Jenna Jaffe would be next here as we play in the bottom of the 5th inning. Lakers got out of a jam in the 4th when they stranded runners at second and third. They're trying to leave the bases loaded here. No balls, 1 strike in the pitch. Missing inside, 1-1. Tense moment in the ball game. 1 ball, 1 strike. Funt levels the bat over the plate. And the pitch. Just a little bit low. Might have been a tad outside. 2-1. I think Zarnecki wanted that call there. Did not get it. Not a poorly placed pitch by any stretch. Just didn't get the call. 2-1 delivery. Swung on a jam shot and in the air to center field. Ball caught there and the inning ends and the Lakers get out of a bases loaded jam. And Walsh has stranded 5 in the last 2 innings. In the inning for Walsh, no runs. 2 hits, no errors, a walk, and 3 left on base. And we go to the 6th inning and it remains Roosevelt 3, Walsh nothing. This is Roosevelt University softball.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a 3rd-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
As we come back, Athena Pamele-Penn leading it off for the Lakers, goes after the first pitch and lines it to right field on 1 hop. There was an attempt to get a 9-3 putout, but the play was too late at first, so Athena Pamele-Penn with a single to start off the Lakers' 6th inning. Oh, what a job by the Laker pitchers. Both Kaylee Hancock in the 4th and then Riley Zarnecki back in the 5th inning. Bit of a delay here. Well, we have a pitching change for Walsh. It appears that way. And so a new pitcher coming into the game now for the Cavaliers. So we'll briefly step aside once again and then come back. This is Roosevelt University softball.
It'd be great if life came with a remote control. You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Lindsay Leeds, the right-hander, is on now to pitch here for Walsh. Leeds, the righty from Powell, Ohio, deals. Here's a bunt, diving attempt by Bingham at third. I believe she made the grab halfway to the pitcher circle for the out as Bianca Gallegos trying to bunt the ball. And a sparkling defensive play there as Athena Pamele-Penn has to stay at first base. So one away in the inning. As Leeds able to come on and get the first out on the first batter she faces. There's the first pitch. Riley Sarnecki now batting for the Lakers after having come in the circle for Kaylee Hancock. And the first pitch fouled away off to the right out of play 0-1. Lakers a 3-0 lead. They have been walking a high wire tightrope during the most recent stages of this game. As there's the pitch hitting Riley Sarnecki on the back of the shoulder. So a hit batter here. And the Lakers now with runners at first and second. That'll bring up Libby Krakus, the catcher. Well, the Lakers now would like to cash in on this opportunity and get an insurance run, or maybe two here. As we play in the top of the sixth inning, Roosevelt a 3-run lead, 3-0 the score. First pitch here. Swung on, and it'll be flared out to right center field. Ball will be caught in center, it looks like. And so that'll be the first out of the inning. That ball was lofted into right center. And so it'll be a line out to center in the scorebook, we'll call it, and two away in the inning. And that'll leave it up now to Raina Hilliard. So 2 on, 2 out. Hilliard has popped out and walked. First pitch here. Check swing, could not hold up, and it's a strike. Hilliard in her first at bat, third inning, popped out to then pitcher Jalen Peterson, who made a spectacular diving catch along the first base line. Here's the 0-1. Taking this time outside, 1-1. Ella Dvorak would be next, and then it would be Kaylin Williams if we extend the inning that far. We're in the top of the sixth. Roosevelt a 3-0 lead. 2 on, 2 out for the Lakers in the inning. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Good changeup. And Hilliard swinging through it, and she's behind at 1-2. So a ball and 2 strikes. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3 out of the zone there. And the Lakers now strand a pair. So in the inning, no runs for the Lakers on a hit. No errors, a hit batter, and 2 left on base. We go to the bottom of the sixth. Still a close game. It's Roosevelt 3, Walsh nothing. This is Roosevelt University softball.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
when the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
The scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
I'll face a hurricane without meds. Now that's a tough pill to swallow.
Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool,
The court, the course.
the track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
On we go now to the bottom of the 6th inning. Lakers with a 3-0 lead, and it will be Jenna Jaffe to lead it off here now for Walsh as the Cavalier backstop now into the batter's box. Jaffe 1 for 2 in the game. A single and a swinging strikeout. First pitch here, and it'll be down and in 1-0. Exciting ball game. Walsh, if they do not win this game, they will certainly look back with regret. The 4th and 5th innings when they left 5 runners on base, 2 in the 4th, and then they left the bases loaded in the 5th. Next pitch into the dirt. 2-0. It's Jaffe, Gregory, and Kelly do up for Walsh in the inning. Walsh threatening. They've been knocking on the door, but not able to kick the door open. Swinging a topper foul left of home plate. That runs it now to 2-1. Lakers with 2 more tomorrow, starting at 3:45, and then another one at 6 against Thomas More and Tiffin. The final 2 opponents for the Lakers tomorrow. All right, here's the wind and the delivery. Popped up right side, foul territory. Who wants it? Libby Krakis calls for it and makes the catch about a third of the way up the first base line. Sarnecki and Brynda Voracek were also right in the area there, but it goes as a pop out to the catcher. Foul out to the catcher, 1 away in the inning. Libby Krakis, her second put out of the game. And here now is Emma Kelly. Kelly 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Caught looking last time up, waving a miss here, and she's quickly behind at 0-1. This is Porter Gregory, rather, as I put down the pop out to the catcher in the wrong box in the scorebook. So it is Gregory batting as Jaffe popped out for the first out of the inning. And the next pitch misses outside. We play in the bottom of the 6th inning. Gregory back into the batter's box. And the pitch. Swung on, in the air, right field, and that'll be in and out of the glove of Ella Dvorak, and it'll be a base runner here for Walsh. So here now is Emma Kelly. Looks like a pinch hitter coming up now for Walsh. This will be Danielle Stewart, the freshman from Hebron, Ohio. So Stewart will bat with 1 on and 1 away in the inning. Yeah, I wrote the result of the first at bat in the wrong box, and it has completely destroyed what was a pretty fairly neat scorebook. But anyway, Danielle Stewart now stepping in here. Shadows now covering almost all of the field. A little bit of sunlight in right, but it's off to the right of the diamond, so there's really no sun field in right. It would be in left, but now in left field, it's pretty much all shadow. First pitch here to Stewart will be high 1-0. Stewart, her first at bat of the game, as we said. Kelly had struck out twice in this spot in the order earlier on. 1 ball, no strikes. Riley Sarnecki trying to preserve what right now is a 3-0 lead. Here's the delivery. Right down the pipe, but high. 2-0. Full disclosure, I called that one too early. I thought it would be a strike, but it came in too high. So 2 balls and no strikes. Stewart, right-handed batter, awaits. Front foot right on the left part of the batter's box, left line of the batter's box. It's an angled stance. There's a strike called at the letters. 2-1 now here for Danielle Stewart. 1 on, 1 out, bottom of 6, 3-0 Roosevelt. Sarnecki into the wide. The pitch. Off speed. Strike called. 2-2. I don't know that the Walsh fans approved of that call. So the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The wind and the delivery. High. 3-2. So a full count here as we continue on this week in the USSSA Spring Games event. Here's the payoff. And that'll be ripped to center field for a solid single. Gregory stopping at second. Runners at first and second now. And again, traffic on the bases for Walsh. Lady France now due up here. For Walsh, meeting near the circle. It's kind of, they're all kind of surrounding the circle. They never gathered within the boundary there. So Lainey Ferentz now to bat. She is 1 for 2, singled last time up, advanced as far as third, was left stranded there when Walsh left the bases loaded in the 5th. They have 2 runners on here now. 1 away in the inning. First pitch, low for ball 1. It's certainly been a tension-filled game. And the Lakers, as we said earlier, they've been able to perform a high-wire act to stay in front of this game. 1 ball, no strikes, the pitch. Line drive caught by Pomeli Penn at third, throws to first. And I believe it'll be a double play. Yes, it will. A 5-3 double play to end the inning. Infield umpire was away from the bag at first, so I had to hold off to make sure. And yet another double play, a 5-3 double play, and that'll end the inning. And it'll stall the rally. So in the inning for Walsh, no runs. And they leave, as it turns out, 1. We head to the 7th, and it stays Roosevelt 3, Walsh nothing. This is Roosevelt University softball.
How was your drive to school?
Let me tell you, I had to get my iced coffee first. I just can't seem to put it down. My favorite rapper just announced a tour. My phone was buzzing like crazy. I'm so excited. I had to text all my friends right then to talk about it. Then someone started calling me and...
Let's try that again.
I turned my phone off right away. I never drive distracted.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Well, now it is 7 runners left on base in the last 3 innings for Walsh. We go top of 7, 3-0 Lakers. Top of the order due up here for RU. First pitch swung on and fouled back out of play by Ella Dvorak. Well, the Lakers performing some escape artistry in this game. Getting out of 3 straight tough spots defensively. There's a swing and a ball lofted in the left field. Diving attempt, and it'll skip by and roll all the way to the corner for extra bases. Dvorak rounding second, heading toward third. She'll round third, heading to the plate. No throw, it's an inside the park home run for Ella Dvorak. That's the second inside the park home run of the season for the Lakers. Perfectly placed, a line drive down the left field line. You need help on a play like that. It was a diving attempt to try to catch it. It didn't work out, and the ball just kept rolling and rolling all the way to the outfield fence. And the Lakers now lead it 4-0. First home run of the tournament for the Lakers. If memory serves, their 5th overall of the season. 4-0 Lakers. We couldn't see because it was out of frame the status of where the ball was as Caitlin Williams takes high for ball one here. But watching Ella Dvorak, she did not at all slow up rounding third. She was rounding third and headed for home and was able to score. Check swing foul left side. 1-1 now here to Caitlin Williams. Well, we've had everything in this game. Williams in this game is 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Grounded to third last time up. Taking here for a strike. 1-2 now for Caitlin Williams. Kendall Pearson next, then Brynn Dvorak. Here's the wind of the delivery. Started to swing, held up, pitch was outside. 2-2. I believe both inside the park home runs were by Ella Dvorak, although I'm not certain of that, so I think we'll check as there's a called third strike, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So one away for Kendall Pearson. Pearson is 1 for 3 with a pair of RBIs. Had an RBI single last trip to the plate. Swinging here, lofting it toward left field, and that will be in for a base hit. Pearson rounding first and in with a stand-up double. And Kendall did not let up going around the bag at first. Second extra base hit of the inning here for the Lakers. That'll bring into the plate now Brynn Dvorak. Dvorak is 1 for 3 with an RBI. Popped out to short last time up. First pitch, swinging, fouling back. No balls and a strike. The wind and the pitch. Missing outside, 1-1. A lot of thrills in this game. As we've had nervous moments throughout, swinging a foul back to the right out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Athena Pimele-Penn would be next and will bat unless there's a double play, which we've seen one of already. Next pitch missing inside. 2-2. Looking ahead to the Walsh 7th inning. 9-1-2. Bex, Musal, and then Ludedu up here for Walsh in the 7th. They'll need at least 4 to try to tie. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Medium deep right field toward the line it goes. Caught there. As Pearson holds at second. And 2 away in the inning. Athena Pimele-Penn up, meeting in the circle here now, pitcher and catcher for Walsh. And Brynn Dvorak is coming back to the plate here. Now the umpires will confer. I'll be honest with you, folks. I'm at a bit of a loss as to what they could be discussing here. So Brynn Dvorak will bat here. And we'll see what they post on the scoreboard for the count. Anyway, the at-bat continues. Next pitch from Lindsay Leeds. Missing outside. That'll be ball 4, so it turns out to be a walk in the end. And runners now at first and second for the Lakers. And now Athena Pimeli-Penn will come to the plate. Now time called again. Meeting in the circle here for Walsh. And we'll see if we have a pitching change on the way. It is a 4-0 Laker lead here. Ella Dvorak, the inside the park home run into the left field corner. Giving the Lakers the lead by 4. Now they are looking to pad that lead as they have 2 runners aboard, first and second with 1 away in the inning. Meeting continuing in the circle here. And it looks like Leeds will stay in the game as pitcher for Walsh. So here is Athena Pimeli-Penn. Pimeli-Penn 1 for 3, had a single last time up, advanced as far as second, left stranded there. First pitch here with a runner in scoring position, 2 on in the inning. And there's a strike called on the outside edge. Pimeli-Penn grounded out to first unassisted in the third, and then popped to shortstop second time up before the single. Swing and a miss, and a ball out of the zone there. And so Pimeli-Penn now behind in the count at 0-2, I believe. They still have, now they post the strike on the board. It is 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swung on, chopper back to Leeds. Whirls, throws to third to try to get the lead runner, and the force play will be completed there for the out. Good play there by Leeds, who spun and threw to third for the force play. Pearson forced at third for the second out of the inning. Pimeli-Penn aboard on the fielder's choice. Going 1-5. Here now is Bianca Gallegos for the Lakers. First pitch swinging and missing. Bianca 1 for 3 this afternoon. On that play, by the way, Brynn Dvorak now going to second base. No balls and a strike. The pitch, swing and a miss. Throw to second base behind the runner. But everybody back safely. No balls and 2 strikes to the hitter, Bianca Gallegos. We're in the top of the 7th inning. Roosevelt a 4-0 lead. 2 on, 2 out. Pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside corner, and that'll end the inning. But the Lakers add to their lead with a leadoff home run by Ella Dvorak. 1 run in the inning on 2 hits. No errors. And 2 left on base. Last chance for Walsh. We head bottom 7. It's Roosevelt 4, Walsh nothing. This is Roosevelt University softball.
I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
Lakers 3 outs away from picking up a win here this afternoon. It'll be Sydney Becks leading it off now for Walsh. 9-1-2 in the Cavalier order due up. So Riley Sarnecki trying to close it out here for the Lakers. As the sun is just about set. Light starting to take effect in Melbourne, Florida. First pitch here. Check swing, 2-hopper to Pimeli-Penn at third. Fires to first. 1 away in the inning on 1 pitch. Back to the top of the order. Here now is Liam Usal. Well, the Lakers, if they win here, would move to 5-3 for the week, and they would have taken 2 of 3 from Walsh as well this week. And will we have a, let's see here, lineup card is out. Coach Alexander out of the quote-unquote dugout to the right side here for the Lakers. Lineup cards, as we said, are out. And it looks like we'll have a pitching change here for the Lakers. So with a 4-0 lead, Lakers will have a new pitcher. We'll tell you about it after a break. This is Roosevelt University Softball.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
All right, back here, and the first pitch here is it looks like it's 1-0 on the jersey. That would be Rebecca Urbanik pitching here for the Lakers. Liam Usal taking the first pitch low and away. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Started to swing, tried to hold up, did not, and it'll be a strike. So now 1-1 here to Musal, who is 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Bottom of 7, 4-0 Lakers with a lead. Here's the delivery. Check swing, floater, and caught on a pop-up near third by Athena Pimeli-Penn for the second out of the inning. And that'll leave it up now to Danielle Lude. Looks like a pinch hitter coming up now for Walsh. This will be Maddie Russo. So Maddie Russo will hit. Russo is a right-handed hitter, senior from Chardon, Ohio. Listed on the roster as a catcher. Last hope here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 2 out, nobody on base. And the Lakers a 4-0 lead. Each team with 7 hits in the ball game. Here's the wind of the pitch. It'll skip to the backstop. 1 ball, no strikes. Lindsey Bingham would be next at the inning, and the game continue. The wind and the delivery. High and away, 2-0. First 2 batters were retired, both on batted balls to third base. One was a ground out, one was a soft liner. Next pitch. This is hit hard but fouled on the left field line. Russo, in a 2-0 hitters count, was looking for her pitch and got it right down the middle in the wheelhouse, but it was pulled foul. That's the case there where you're in a hitter's count, 2 balls and no strikes. You see that pitch come right down the middle and your eyes probably pop out of their sockets. Here comes the 2-1. Off speed, strike call, 2-2, and the Lakers are a strike away. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on base, bottom of 7. The wind and the delivery. Check swing, and it's called a strikeout, and the game ends. And the Lakers claim victory here this afternoon. Walsh retired in order in the 7th inning. Final totals, 4 runs, 7 hits for the Lakers. No runs, 7 hits for Walsh. And the Lakers win their 5th game of the week. They're now 5-3 with 2 more games to be played tomorrow at 3:45 and then again at 6 o'clock Central Time against Thomas More and Tiffin, and we'll have the call for you here on the Roosevelt Laker Athletics YouTube channel. And the Lakers pitching staff, what a game, throwing the shutout and getting out of 2 huge jams in the middle innings of the ball game. So again, the final, Roosevelt 4 and Walsh nothing. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Hope to see you tomorrow as we wrap it up here for the week. Either way, until we speak to you again, this is Tom Westenfeld. Thank you so much for being with us. And for now, from our remote studios in Arlington Heights, Illinois, we wish you all a very pleasant good afternoon.